welcome back to NieR Reincarnation, Episode 14.
You will sometimes encounter black birds in the cage, and you should do what you can to shoo them all out. If you do that, Mama will give you a nice surprise.
What do I have a feeling that the black birds are actually good? Sounds illegal.
Well, here's the second one. Are you ready?
Wherever people gather, stories come with them. But saloons have a special ability to loosen even the tightest of lips. Such rumors are what brings the woman with the mechanical arm and leg to this place. For she is a bounty hunter in search of her prey.
You know, I was used as quite the gunman myself. Folks used to say I was even better than a machine soldier. My husband said a strange man shot at him in the woods. Watching, he didn't pursue, but still his lip was shaken. Oh, bounty hunters have been falling under attack lately. I'm running on too, yeah? Take care out there.
The information she obtains from the patrons seems vague, but it is more than enough. Gathering herself, she exits the saloon in pursuit of her target. A lone bounty hunter blocks the woman's path. His breath is ragged and foul, his eyes a pair of tiny beads. "Give me all your money," he howls.
I'll cut down everything in my way.
I remember this, alright. I guess it's okay that it's not running great. It's not okay at all, but like, yeah.
It is over in a moment. The woman's sigh is carried off by the wind. No mediocre highwayman could hope to stand against her desire for revenge. The woman heads for the forest in pursuit of her target.
We collect stories in order to regain what you have lost. But we also do it to make your wish come true. So let's keep it up. Slow and steady wins this race.
It's my favorite kind of race. Yeah, I think the lines are just like, hey, what level of texture are we gonna load?
I suppose I should tell you a little bit about the cage. It's a truly massive structure. Where you woke up, and this sandy area here, are just small parts of it. To be honest, a great deal of the cage is a mystery. I'm not even certain who gave it that name.
Now, it wouldn't surprise me, considering how these mobile games go for some reason, if this is, like, extremely important to Drakengard and NieR's stories. Considering how Kingdom Hearts Union Kai Cross was basically like, hey, by the way, all the Sora stuff, every other Kingdom Hearts game is just, like, a side story, pretty much.
In a forest near a ruined church, a man surveys his surroundings. It would appear he is searching for food. The expression on his bandaged face is clouded. The grasses rustle ominously as they part. It seems the man is not the only one searching food. The animals in this place are lean, starving, desperate. And they will do what they must to survive.
It's a big bear.
Enemy forces sighted.
Here's the thing, I'm just gonna play as an auto anyways, so I guess until the game like punishes me for doing so. Damn, it's too little too late, huh?
Target locked.
Okay, I might have to do that by myself.
secured his prize, the man returns to the church. The sound of his worn boot heels echoes throughout the dilapidated chapel. A boy lies at the back, his face drawn and haggard. The man kneels down and offers some of the food he collected. But the boy is too weak to hold it. His body will not allow him to accept even this meager meal. The boy tries to brush it off with a feeble smile, but the man just stares down at him in silence.
To think that poor sick child had to travel the wastes in his condition. Still, we've restored the third memory now. If we can collect the next one, it will mark the end of the staff's tale.
And then to the credits, I guess, huh?
Goodness, this place is nothing but stairs. I hope your little legs are okay. Still, I suppose it does allow us to see some rather lovely views.
I feel like disability services would have a field day with this place. Like, this is not wheelchair accessible, is it?
Be sure to rest whenever you start to feel tired, child. Someone once said resting is the shortcut to success, after all.
Yeah, if only the rest of the world believed that.
It's so bright here. Ah, there's the fourth one. We should be able to enter the final memory here. People who arm themselves tend to find their way into a fight. I fear you will have to face a good deal of death from now on. Are you ready?
The woman who set out from town finally arrives at a wild wood.
It looks like things have gotten worse.
Soon, she comes across the ruins of a once proud church. The ceiling has collapsed, the walls mere suggestions. But in the very back of the church, she finds a deteriorated clockwork soldier, as well as the corpse of a boy. As the woman approaches, the clockwork soldier suddenly rises. He levels his weapon at her and lets fly with a fearsome howl.
I'll cut down everything in my way. Here we go.
Engaging.
We are really close to dying here. And Devouring Vigor didn't heal us, which I don't know if it's supposed to. Yeah, that was close.
The woman accesses the logs of the fallen soldier. Boy was a prince, driven from his kingdom. The clockwork soldier traveling with him was his guardian and his friend. But alas, the boy's disease worsened, and he perished. Now alone, the man remained behind and continued to safeguard his charge, killing any who dared approach the body. For 100 years, the man stood watch. Their kingdom fallen, his body rust, his mind shadow. Yet still he remained to protect his friend. The woman builds a grave to mourn the pair and leaves the forest without a word.
Now, how much you wanna bet that there's not a single uplifting story in this entire game? That's not like, there was that Christmas one actually that was like, hey, you know, red and green, like, decorate each other, oh, they're friends now, or something.
He was a prince who was driven away from his own country. And before breaking down, the machine tried so hard to guard his master's body This memory marks the end of the story they left behind inside this staff. Well done, child. Do you see how the proper story is now stored inside the staff?
Will of her very own.
That is Will, one of the lost fragments that you should be collecting.
Next time, though.
Up the stairs now. We still have a long way to go.
Anyways, there's someone just eating out to do. See ya.